Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another little clean with me video. So as soon as I woke up, I was like, okay, let's get ready and clean everything. But I realized I had to do my little skincare routine. So of course we're gonna jump into that. I'm gonna start off by brushing my teeth. I have also not been washing my face at night. So I'm gonna be doing that in the morning, and I've been doing it lately. So once I wash, I like to use a clean towel to dry. I'll only use it one time to dry, and then I'll throw it in the dirty basket just so I can wash it and use a clean towel every time. I'm also gonna go in with my gua sha, and I like doing this a few times a week. I don't do it every day because it's a little time consuming. And then I'm gonna go in with my sunscreen and just put a little bit all over my face. And of course, now to move on with the rest of the day, our actual cleaning routine, I'm gonna start off in the bedroom, opening up the curtains, letting the sun in. We're gonna go ahead and make the bed. I had a clean pair of sheets, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Most of our blankets were clean, but I did have one that was dirty, so I'm gonna put that one to wash. The baby's crib is also clean, so I just kind of made her bed a little. And moving on to the restroom, I'm gonna start off in the sink area, kind of clean everything up. It's kind of cluttered and messy. And moving on to the restroom, I'm gonna start off in the sink area, kind of clean everything up. It's kind of cluttered and messy. And I'm over here trying to organize my skincare. I have a lot of random little items of skincare that I do kind of need to go through and see which ones are empty and which ones are not that I can keep using. I also got these new Scrub Daddy sponges, and they are really nice. I really like using them to clean. I have certain ones for the bathroom and some for the kitchen to keep them separated. I also got these new Scrub Daddy sponges, and they are really nice. I really like using them to clean. I have certain ones for the bathroom and some for the kitchen to keep them separated. So the bathtub wasn't dirty, it was just a little bit dusty and had like random hair on it. So I'm just gonna give that a little rinse, not really a deep clean. Our shower was dirty, so I'm gonna go in and scrub everything down. I've been using a mixture of like water, bleach, vinegar, and I think that's it. But I do like using the vinegar on the glass. It keeps it really shiny and kind of removes all of like the greasiness and the debris of the products that are used in the shower. For the toilet, I have been using this little wand that comes with a disposable scrub, and I really like using it. I feel like it stays pretty clean, like the actual toilet brush, and you don't really have to carry germs and bacteria everywhere if you use like the brushes that are multiple use. And check out this new Shark vacuum that we recently got. It works really well. It actually picked up a bunch of trash. As you can see, it's already kind of full compared to the old one that we had. And it's really nice. It has those little lights on there. I'm still interested in looking for a skinnier, smaller version. Maybe something we can use on the hardwood floors. But we really haven't gotten there yet. So now we're moving on to the kitchen. Of course, I'm going to start off by clearing off all the counters and washing our dishes, which honestly wasn't that bad this time. We just had a few cups because everybody likes to use 1,000 cups a day, and apparently we drink a lot of water. You can't really tell from this angle, but our microwave was pretty dirty, so I did go in there and scrub it. I tried to scrub it really well because it had a bunch of food and crumbs. Our stove top was also pretty dirty. I went ahead and kind of scrubbed it a little just to let it soak and let all of the dryness kind of soak so it can come off a little bit quicker. I didn't use any products except soap and water this time. I didn't really have any cleaning products for the stove, so that's something that I probably need to get to make it a little bit more clean next time. So this is something that I don't do as often as I should, but every once in a while I do like to go ahead and wipe the appliances all the way around, just because they do get really dirty and things just splash around here in the kitchen when we are cooking. I'm also going to go ahead and wipe down the backsplash. It is white and it gets dirty so quickly, so I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that down, give it a little scrub. I honestly wish sometimes that I didn't have to cook just so my kitchen wouldn't get dirty. I know it's a struggle to keep it clean because we're always in there. When I clean my sink, I do like to use vinegar and a little bit of baking soda. I will sometimes also use that on the stove top. I feel like it does help it clean and leave it shiny a little bit more. But I do notice on darker stuff like the stove top, the baking soda will sometimes leave a residue and I will have to go back and kind of wipe it off. But so far it does work. And if you notice in the background on my wall, I have two colors washed on there, and I debated once on painting my walls either of those colors, but honestly none of them have grown on me and it's been like a year, so I'm thinking we will probably just repaint the walls white. I know they get really dirty pretty quickly, but honestly white is such a classic clean color and anything kind of goes with it. And we are back to our most cluttered space in the kitchen, where we throw all of our papers and paperwork like mail and the kids' school stuff. We also have some fruit over here and a bunch of random cups. I again have no filing system yet. I'm in the process, and by in the process I have not even thought about it yet, of thinking of a system to kind of organize all of this. But anyways, moving on, again, wiping all of the cabinets. Since I don't always do this, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe everything down, and all of our chairs and tables. The chairs get pretty dirty, especially with the kids eating on them and, you know, just kids. And since we are already in that area, we're gonna move on to this little play corner. We have a bunch of toys randomly thrown around, so I'm just gonna go ahead and condense them all and kind of put them into their own little section so they're a little bit easier to find. I didn't end up decluttering anything today, but maybe we'll save that for next time. So now, since most of our surfaces are done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the floors. I'm going to be sweeping. So we're just going to be sweeping the kitchen / dining area and the hallway. I don't normally have a specific order that I like to clean in, but one rule to always keep in mind is to start from the top to bottom. That would be, in this case, I started cleaning the microwave / cabinets, and then I moved on to the countertops and tables, and I will move on to the floor. It kind of works a little bit easier because when you clean the countertops and cabinets, we're starting at the top, so any trash and debris and dust that we have will kind of go on the floor. That way, once we clean the floor, everything, all of the dirtiness and the trash is already on there, and we don't have to go back and clean the floor again. So now we will be moving on to mopping the floor. I kind of misplaced my bucket, so I'm going to be using the sink to fill up the water and use that water for the floor. I did add a little bit of vinegar and a couple of squirts of Dawn dish soap. I feel like this helps it get a little bit clean than just regular water. So now we're going to go ahead and mop the whole entire house. I do like to do this in kind of medium-sized sections. I will mop and then rinse my mop with the water and go ahead and continue mopping, just to make sure I don't just drag a dirty mop across the whole entire house, but that I'm actually cleaning it. When I mop, I do like to use not a very wet mop. You have to wring it out and kind of just use a damp mop to make sure you do not damage the wooden floor. I also like to go with the grain of the wood and kind of the way that the wooden planks are laid down. So since I did leave the living room last, I'm going to go ahead and pick up everything off the floor and wipe down the counters. Since I haven't vacuumed yet, wiping down the counters in the living room isn't a big deal because I will leave vacuuming till last. Once I have all of my toys picked up, I'm going to go ahead and pick up all of our laundry. I kind of didn't do it in order, but again, I'm just trying to get everything done. So I'm going to go ahead and put our laundry away. Folding laundry does take a while to finish up, but once we're done, I'm going to put everything away and go back to the living room. I'm going to wipe down the table and also put back this blanket that I like to use on my couch, and if you've been here before, you know that's something that I like to do. I feel like it helps the couch stay a little bit cleaner, especially with kids. And once that's done, we're gonna vacuum. It was pretty dirty, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the corners around the rug with our little vacuum tube. It really does help getting in those corners and getting all of those tiny crumbs and little spider webs that we have. So once I'm done vacuuming, we are gonna go ahead and mop. I did have just that little piece around the rug to mop, so it wasn't too much left to do. So that is it for today's clean with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.